bad.
Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass Class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, and of course the boys as always. A big shout out to Hook Sounds for providing some music and bloody blah. So, if you like this content, do hit the subscribe button, like, and comment down below to see what you think of our mystery and game. Apparently, I meant to do that shit at the start because that's when people will see it, hear it, whatever. So, hello and welcome back, everyone. In the last episode of our Dark Heresy campaign, our group had taken it upon themselves to investigate a shady business, a Skolam that was up to no good, or at least their in-depth investigation had brought up some rather worrying information. So they decided, let's go and check it out. They did this quite well. They disguised themselves, went to the Skolam on an open day, didn't really blend in with the other guests there, but they did their best, and they gained some information, but not the greatest. They then found that there was a restricted book, shall we say, in the chapel. Not the good book of the God Emperor, or Lorgar, whoever you want to put it to. After Darius got some pick feeds of it, and Mordecai was informed, Mordecai ripped some pages out and left the building. Then Liliana, she had a look at the book, and after looking at the book, they all decided to leave this orphanage and school. Not suspicious at all. I mean, they got back in their transport that they had hired, and they made their way back to the Raven Court, their club and hideout within the hive. Because of transportation in the hive, it's long distances. You get back around 11:30, 12 at night. It's been another day of traveling, basically. And that's where we'll pick up as you guys get back to the Raven Court on the 109th day of this Imperial year.
Alright, I am immediately handing over the pick recorder to Liliana.
I'm gonna go to my room and get changed. Say I'll be out in a minute.
Oh god damn it. No, level 1.
I'm gonna start reading the book through the pick recorder if I can. Or can I just transfer to the data slate? That's something I don't know, because party key is weird.
Tech use test plus 10 to transfer.
I don't have tech use. Can I?
The plus 10, it's only a minus 10 to your intelligence.
Let's try it.
And at least you're somewhat intelligent because you're off.
Oh. Okay, hold up.
Why did I have to say anything?
That was supposed to be plus 10. I added minus 10. So technically, I succeeded even by being dumb.
Yeah,
okay.
that should be an extra degree.
You're able to transfer. You're able to transfer the images over to your data slate, and you've done a good enough job to ensure that they are readable. You can actually see the pages and the writing, and it's not like being corrupted in the copy where it's more difficult to read.
I believe it's 3 degrees of success, or is it 4?
You only needed 1.
3.
You only needed 1. It's fine.
Yeah.
But still.
You didn't accidentally compress all of them to web page levels of readability.
I didn't make it, Discord strike 2.
Yeah. Actually, what did I say about it?
I think I have that saved, Kenny. I can send it to you.
Please do.
But,
Anyway, Darius is just going to read through this. I can't read it. I suppose it's high Gothic, so.
yep, I'll go through this. I'll give him back to you.
So as I said before, it's a copy of a very old book. It's heretical in its nature and in the way it changes your thought patterns, the way it tells you that things that you've been taught are wrong all your life are suddenly, oh no, they lied to you, it's fine. They're there to help you, to guide you. They know more than you. And basically, yeah, it teaches it's not demonic, but it is a prescribed. It's illegal to own.
Of course. Okay.
So you just want to go through it and read it? Sure. You do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be reading it. I already know that it's a heretical book. I want to understand more of it. So I know exactly what I'm dealing with.
Can I? If Darius sits with you so we can understand it? Like, alright.
Sure.
This is what that is. Okay. So what is this?
If Darius is next to me, Darius did the check, right? Darius knows this is a heretical book. I'll tell him it's a heretical book.
That's why I recorded it.
I will. Yeah, sure. While I'm reading through it, I'll basically speak out loud while I'm reading so you can understand everything. But I'll mention to you that in your recordings there are some pages that weren't in the book. Did he explain that to me? Let me do this again. So there is, you see this portion over here? I didn't see this portion when I opened the book. There were ripped pages. Did you rip them? I hope not.
I'm going to go to my room, grab the kosh, and knock on Mordecai's door.
Darius?
No, just 2 seconds.
1 minute. I was about to say probably after a couple of minutes I come out. I should have a couple of the pages under my bed, and then come out with. Wait, before I come out, can I roll a warp sense, please? Like the warp perception, sorry, so I can see through the door because it's very unusual. So, knock at my door, and I'm a little paranoid right now. No, it's locked, but people don't normally knock at my door. And I'm fairly paranoid right now, so I'm just going to cast a side perception so I can actually look.
You want essentially you're casting a psychic power against your comrades.
It's not
I just want to clarify because this it is. You are actively using your powers against your comrades. Gotcha.
No, it's just to see. It's just to see through the door.
Because remember these. So you got to remember these are your comrades. These are the people who bleed next to you, who suffer with you through most of your pains. True. Using your powers to try and stop your comrade, which you can do, but I am going to have it worded in that way because it will affect your character and choices that I, as a GM, can use later. So you can roll it, sure. But you do need to understand.
Paranoid, I think because he's a little paranoid right now, he probably would.
You can, by all means, you can use it, but you need to understand you are using your psychic powers against your comrades. It's a very. It needs to be noted.
Yeah, no,
and I will note it. I'm going to note it right now.
Yeah, it was the against my comrades bit. I wasn't quite understanding why you were saying it like that, but yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah. I probably just unlock the door. I was looking through and I could see, oh shit, he's there. He's looking angry. yeah, put on some clothes, shove a few of the pages.
Hang on, you got naked whilst with the pages.
No,
Okay, I will note it down. I will note it.
No, for the love of
No,
for the love
I said
of the Almighty Emperor
said
Jesus.
I
Stop.
said, no, I said I was getting changed, not naked. God damn it! Listen.
How did you get changed? You take off the clothes, and that makes you naked.
This is only getting worse and worse. And why am I heretical?
First he uses psychic powers against me. Now he's, you know.
No, you twist my words on that one. Yeah. So some of the pages are probably about half shoved under my bed. Then the other half, and I just unlatch the door as I say, guys, I've got something to tell you.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Can you put down the beat stick, please?
That's not a beating stick, it's a kosh.
I didn't talk about the thing you told me not to talk about. Could you put it away, please?
I'm just sitting on the table looking at Darius and Mordecai. Care to explain what the fuck is going on?
Dipshit was the only other one to go near the book before you did.
I'm gonna just cock my head to the side, like, wait, what? Yeah, I don't get it.
You ripped the pages out.
I'm gonna stop. Look at it. Oh, Mordecai, please tell me you didn't.
Look.
Oh, by the Emperor's massive heart, throbbing muscles, why?
I'm going to point the kosh at Liliana. Please stop that. That's making me uncomfortable now.
Look, I thought it was just going to be me and Darius, and the Inquisitor's coming soon, and I had this feeling that if our entire night was this weird board game, our roles were really bad finding things out.
Why did all be in my room?
Mordecai, Darius,
please
filmed the book.
Darius, please put the. I'll come out. I'll print the pages. I was going to do it after I got changed anyway. Just put the beat stick down.
I'll pull it in my pocket.
No, Darius, don't put it in. Actually, put it in your pocket. Bring out the actual big stick.
Oh.
Right. No.
Oh.
Listen. Okay.
I think I have a Punisher baton in my room.
I'm going to take the kosh out again, pointing at Liliana. Cease. Bring out the damn pages and put them here on the table.
What I was gonna do, Eddie. You'd wait for me to just get change. Come out my room.
No, before we search the room.
I literally just said I'd come out my room. You can hear me speaking the other side of the door.
I'm just gonna massage my temples. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go check up on Tiffany, see everything's alright. You know, tell her I'm back, tell her my new form. Which I told her would happen.
That's Darius in character.
Excuse me?
Darius
you see
in character.
No, I didn't understand what
you see a shadow by the door, and then it moves.
As Mordecai comes out, like his eyes might be glowing for a second, and then it goes as I turn off the psychic power.
As you get to the bedroom, you can hear the bathroom door shut and water begin to run in the sink.
I'm pointing the kosh at Mordecai again. You need to watch your words. Liliana has guests.
Why is she?
I'm going to look over to Liliana and make sure that she's sorting things out while I'm making sure that the pages are on the desk.
I'm gonna look at Darius. Darius, please handle this and please at least feed him a little bit. I'm gonna go talk to Tiffany.
You did that to me on the ship.
I'll close the door. and go check on Tiffany because clearly she heard something. She was eavesdropping. I'll let that
How
part
do
be
you
afterwards.
how do you figure that, like, eavesdropping? That's rather the accusation to place upon your
This is
dark
this is what
heresy
she's
girlfriend.
thinking. It's just that I would be curious too if my girlfriend suddenly changed clothes, suddenly changed her entire appearance and went somewhere.
Cool. So it sounds like she's in the bathroom, as far as you can tell.
Yeah. I'll knock on the bathroom and say, Tiffany, you're in there?
Hi, I'm in here. Oh, I see you're back. I heard you making all that noise.
As soon as you're out, can we speak? There's a few things I need to talk to you about. Okay, I'll be here.
You hear a toilet flush, the sink go again, and she steps out. Hi, what you want to talk about? Who are you?
So,
Pages are on the table at this point because I've been asked to bring them out.
No. Did you not hear her?
wait, what? Huh?
What?
She walks out and went, "Who are you?"
No,
She knew I was going to change. I told her before I actually did it. It's me, honey. I changed like I told you I would. Only gonna last for a week.
Probably now like 20 past, half past 12 at night. Oh, you did say that, didn't you? I'd have thrown you. I didn't realise you could, well, I know about, going under the knife but it'll change back.
Yeah.
Kind of shivers a little bit.
Fascinating, isn't it? How the Emperor's gifts work. Oh, Tiffany, the morning I did something stupid, I saw that you perhaps listened to what we were speaking outside.
Well, I heard some racket come from the kitchen. I heard your voice. I got up and had a piss. I don't really see what...
I hate doing this, but I have to. I have to start doing this every single time now. So I get used to it. Yes. Scrutiny Fellowship. I'm gonna make a macro for it, actually.
That's not a bad idea. Yep.
macro for it is just pressing the button, isn't it?
No,
she seems to be telling the truth.
Visible button. Okay. No,
she seems to be telling the truth.
Tiffany, honey, we may or may not have found little character. It's Mia, right?
May,
little May. Sorry. May or may not have found little May someplace, and I think the place is very shady. Even though if she stays there, it's good for her future. I'm a bit unsure how safe it is for her there.
Her eyes kind of go wide as the sleep kind of leaves her. Recognition comes in, and you found little May, but that's... We were told that everyone from the club was killed. Women and children. I didn't...
I believe little May is currently alive. Fine. She didn't recognize me because of, well, my disguise. But she's currently, she's currently at this colon in the upper hive.
In a scholar?
Yeah. technically is very good for her future, but I'm a little afraid of the place she's currently living because we found some weird things there.
Well, if she's in a school, then that's probably the best place for her, I guess. I've heard the rumours. I know they're not nice places, but you get a foot up at the very least. I mean, I will give her... Oh, what would this be? What would this be? Do I give her a skill or a flat out? Let's go with a flat out intelligence check, because this would be a kind of a law for her. So we'll say common law, hive world. She's been a hive all of her life. I'll give her a +20. I'll give her a chance, a fighting chance. How will she do? Let me see. No, she did all right.
She did.
Which one? Is she with? Is she with the ecclesiarchy? Is she with the? Do you know?
Out of character, I forgot the name.
Scolam Terenia.
Terenia.
Yeah, she's in this column Terenia. Do you know anything about that place?
Never heard of it. I could ask around, but
The thing is, we're checking out that place because there are a few weird things there. And we found something that is can't be paranoid, but we found a weird book there.
sorry, is Terenian.
Terenian. Like, so?
That's not how I've spelt it, but yeah, we'll take your spelling for it, and we'll call that mustard.
Okay.
What would you call a mustard? It's Tyrannian.
It was Colonel Mustard in the Terrenian with a Psyker.
And a book.
And less of a book now.
But anyway, the thing is, Tiffany, Mordecai may or may not have done something very stupid in there, so I just wanted to let you know. But do you know if anyone? You told everybody. You just told me everybody. You thought everybody died, but did you? I don't mean to sound insensitive, but did you find their remains?
No. And we wouldn't have. We all know what happens to corpses in the hive. It's not exactly the best kept secret. They get sold on. They get recycled and turned into gunpowder or turned into parts for chemical stuff.
I'm just gonna blow my hands. Yeah. I was just wondering if some of the other kids might have survived. I only ever met little May, so.
As far as I'm aware, we were told no one survived. Or if they did, they were sold into slavery by... But since we've destroyed them, with your help, of course, from what I've been told, most have turned up alive, bruised and scared and shocked and violated, and some have turned up dead, but you can't keep account of everyone in a gang the size of the Poison Kisses, especially where not everyone is a really active member. We do a lot of protection. I don't know all the girls that we protect and all the children. In fact, most of them were scared of me, except for me.
Well, on the bright side, at least we found little May. But again, perhaps it's just me being paranoid. I don't know, but even though skull is a great thing for a child, and on a hive world, we found some things that are stranger there. So I just wanted to let you know that we found little May.
Aye, well, that's good. I am truly pleased, but it's just... If she's there, then as far as I know, she's better off. Like, she'll actually get out of this. She might actually see the sky one day. I mean, it's... I'm coming from the darkness going to the light. It's more than any of us have ever dreamed of, you know? Well, not that you'd understand this, but... Kind of shrugs. Not kind of shrugs, she shrugged.
I'm just gonna give a sad smile and say, "Oh, I can understand some of it, not precisely all of it, but I can understand the feeling of longing for someone that you have never seen before. I don't even remember. But oh, Disney, I'm back. Now I'm gonna go slap Mordecai with Darius. So if you hear anything, don't worry about it. Oh, I'll be right back."
Okay, I'll try and ignore any noises that I hear coming from the dining room then. I imagine as it's Tiffany, as you kind of go to leave the room, she probably slaps your ass because she is that kind of punk rocker kind of a chick. I'm certainly not going to play it out like that. She does that, but you know, gives you a cheeky wink, and you know, as you shut the door.
Well,
The whole I like this new look on you.
I'll smile as I leave, then I'll go sit on the chair, cross my arms on the table, raise my palms, touching them, look straight into Mordecai's eyes, and just stare. Right. Mordecai, I'm not mad. I'm severely disappointed. Actually, I am mad. And disappointed.
Hang on a second. I got a question first. One, or two questions actually. Mm-hmm. First, why did you decide to rip the pages out? And two, why the hell were your eyes glowing when you first came out of the room?
Can I roll something like warp, or is this basic knowledge to basically say he was using the sense?
The second question is easier to answer than the first. I have been a little paranoid since taking the pages, so I may have used a psychic power to check that it was really you behind the door.
I'm just gonna put my hand to my face and be like, Mordecai, if we're not safe in our headquarters, where are we ever safe?
Look, I've never done anything like this before, okay? I was a good student. I never stole, I never cheated on my tests.
No, please do answer Terry's first question. Why in the Emperor's name did you rip those pages out?
because, like, I swear I already said this, but I think maybe we transition. Our friend is coming soon,
Yes.
and we had no hard evidence.
I'm gonna
They're
put
gonna
my
want to.
digit plate on the table, turn it around so it's facing Mordecai, and say, "Are you telling me that there is peak recording is not hard evidence?"
They're gonna want to. This is old. They're gonna want to do some whatever tests they do. You know that there are things you can only do with actual parts of the thing you're looking at. They may be able to get more information out of this than we could.
I'm just gonna massage my temples. Arius, please take over. I don't want to slap him. I like him.
Did you say slap him or like him?
You shut your
No,
door.
I don't
by
want
the
to
way,
slap him.
so it's
I like him.
Oh. Darius, you trust me, right?
I do, but what you did was extremely, extremely stupid.
Well, my first instinct would have been to burn the whole in place down. That is not
And
right.
mine was to shoot the place up.
Well, maybe
But
we should have actually
I
talked
had
about that while we were
restraint.
there. Well,
These people have ties to nobility and shit like that. Okay? And what you've done is mark us.
but they don't even know who I am.
Well, at least it's safe to say that both Anna Pondsmith and the Twink are blown, because even though they have no fucking clue who we are currently,
Look,
our covers are blown. But that alias is burned.
maybe yes, probably, but also maybe they're still useful. We have the information. We could wait until our friend shows up, bring a little bit more muscle, but they could go underground. Or we could set up a meeting to buy, and they'll, yes, probably know who we are and be prepared to kill us as a trap, but we kill them first.
I think we should talk about this more in the morning. It's very late. So I'm going to follow Ezio's example and go to bed.
Wait, Darius. I hold up the papers. Like, I trust you, and you need to trust me. And I offer them to him. It's like, take them, hide them. I would say burn them, but that would completely defeat the point.
I take them, I look at them, and I stuff them in a pocket. Good night, you two.
Good night, Darius.
Good night, and I'm sorry. I only have best intentions.
I'm gonna get up. Like 3 times on the table. Deep sigh. What a pleasant evening, Mordecai. Sweet dreams. And I'll go to my room.
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit longer. Gonna cook some food. Probably down a bottle of Amasec, and then go to bed.
You realise Amasec is whiskey, right?
Mhm.
You want to down a bottle of Amasec
Okay, maybe not down.
and then go to bed.
Work through a bottle.
We like to drink with Mordecai because Mordecai is our mate.
Look, you can. I'm just telling you, if you down a bottle of whiskey and then go to bed, there are consequences for this action.
May not have meant down as in we like to drink with Mordecai.
Drinking. Remember, it's like half 12.
Drinking through the bottle, yes.
It's
Probably
half
take me till
12. You want to cook
1:30.
yourself something. You want to cook yourself something to eat, and then you want to drink. You know, this is a big bottle of alcohol. You want to drink a whole bottle of alcohol.
Yep, and then.
Okay, so
go
you're
to
going
my
to be
room.
up until about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Probably. Okay, not as long as that. Maybe like 1:30, 2 o'clock ish.
Okay, so
It
you
doesn't
want
take
to
long to make some
eat
toast.
some food. You want to eat some food, and then you want to have a glass, maybe 2 of Amasec.
How slowly do you drink?
Do you?
Maybe I'm just an alcoholic, like in real life.
Excuse me.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no, I'm really going off of Mordecai because Mordecai doesn't actually drink ever.
Yeah, he doesn't
much.
drink very often.
So
Yeah.
So he's got 2. Oh, you can have him down a bottle of alcohol. Okay, he downs a bottle of alcohol and goes to bed. Can I get a toughness test?
You can. You're not gonna like the result.
No, it's more of you who won't like the result. Okay, you
Thing is,
failed.
I saw a
Can I get a
zero and I
1d100? Can I get a 1d100?
I saw the 0 and I knew I'd failed.
Okay, a 12. It's not so bad. During the night, the alcohol hits you. You wake up needing a piss badly. A full bladder is just nothing nice. You stagger out of bed, bleary-eyed. You take the right number of steps. You turn to the right place. You lean against the wall and you take a long piss. You then turn around, stagger what you think a correct number of spaces, and you get back into bed. You don't wake up until the very late afternoon. Who would wake up first?
Probably one of the guards.
I'm guessing it'd be.
Probably me.
I'm guessing it'd be between Darius and Ezio.
Look, the things. Ezio
Maybe
was the one that
Ezio's
went bed
cleaning.
Yeah.
Maybe he's cleaning his rifle in the morning. You know, just giving it. You know, that early morning rifle needs to be cleaned. So let's say that Darius is the first one to come out. As you make your way over to the coffee table, and the servitor comes online and asks, "Would you like breakfast?" You say yes, and it asks if you'd like recaf, and of course you'd like some recaf. You go over to where the pages were last night. You look down at the table. Almost a heavy weight comes over you as you break your trance and look over at the servitor, where it stands by the kitchen sink, where it always stands by the kitchen sink. There is a puddle underneath it. Why is there a puddle underneath the servitor?
Did I just go?
You inform it that it is leaking, and it looks down, and I should probably do a servitor voice for this.
I shall clean this mess up and go in for maintenance at once, master.
I'm going to lean. I'm actually going to lean down, stare at it for a moment, and
It's yellowish
actually
in colour. Like a clear, pale yellow.
I'm gonna go. We have the long range box, right, with the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna call.
Ezio
Jenny.
has a servo skull with an auger array on it. Just to let you know.
Yeah, we're gonna call Jenny.
What do you want, Darius?
Yeah. Important question. Can servitors pee?
Do you mean a biological function?
Yeah.
Then no. Their fluids have been replaced with oils of the Omnissiah's blessed construction.
Alright, then someone pissed on our servitor last night. Thanks, Jenny. And I hang up. I said
You just hear this what as you hang up.
Someone pissed on our servitor last
night. I'll sit down. I'll wait for my tea and I'll wait for the recap and breakfast and ask the servitor. Was there anyone drinking last night?
My records detected only one individual drinking last night. Master Mordecai had one bottle of Amasec from our stores.
Okay. Is there a mop and bucket here?
The servitor basically, once it had been made aware that that wasn't meant to be there, he basically stopped making breakfast and started getting out, because the servitor takes care of all the cleaning in this place. So it goes and trudges through the pee for a moment, goes and gets a mop and bucket and trudges back through the pee, spreading it around a little bit more, and begins its cleaning protocol.
Okay. Damn, damn it. All right. I'll take on my usual seat there and enjoy my breakfast, waiting for the other ones to get up. I'll put the pages and stuff in front of me and look over the images and stuff to try and get any more details, and scan if there's anything specific or anything I missed. All I can see are the pictures. I can't read High Gothic.
Yeah, the pictures are weird. Like everything that the Xenos that are in there, that are really blurry, and you don't know what Xenos they're meant to be, but they kind of look like the Ecclesiarchy's images of the great evil, the Xenos that must be feared and hunted and avoided and all that crap. But you also see the stuff that, like, whenever an item is given out, you now notice that you can tell the Xenos items because they're all fuzzy and like blurry and not in focus, and all the humans seem to give is worship, which seems very weird to you. You shouldn't worship the Xenos. That's just naughty. That's not right.
What colour are they?
Listen here.
They're not one particular colour. When you're asleep and hungover, be quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just very all naughty things that you shouldn't be doing with Xenos. Very, very bad.
Oh.
Right. At least he grabbed a picture or pages with pictures in them. But I'll yeah, no. As I'm reading over the stuff, I'm just gonna. I might head back to my room for it. I probably left it in there, but I'll grab the little piece of ceramite from Phonos and just hold it as I look over the stuff. Because something from home keep me grounded as I look at this crap.
Sure, you can do that.
And I don't think there's anything else I need to do before anyone else wakes up. Okay.
So, as the rest of the party begins to awaken, Mordecai will, of course, be last and in the afternoon. Is there anything you guys want to do today?
Read the pages. The pages I kept in my room.
How long have we got until we have to go to the rogue trader?
3 days.
3 days until we
3
have.
days you should be back on ship.
We also need to go down into the Underhive.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough time before then, honestly, because it takes like what, half a day to get there. We usually have to spend overnight and then half a day back.
There's time. That's 2 days. We got time.
Oy.
So why are you going down to the Underhive again?
That was to talk to the former guardsman.
Oh right, yeah, about the thingy. Gotcha.
About a lot more than just one thing, but yes. What about?
Well, that is up to the group.
So what?
Yeah.
I know we have plans to go, you and me, into the Underhive, Darius, but so do you think we should wait until after our meeting to kill the guy, or put our Underhive on hold until and go do that instead? I mean, he is a hero guard. He might know a bit more about that as a former guardsman that's seen a lot more in this universe and this planet than we have.
Alright, it's one of those things we definitely need to talk to the group about, so if everyone's alright with us going down to talk with the mutants again, that should be good. If not, we'll have to find something else to do for those 3 days.
Well, the other option is going to go kill the Scholar guy.
Not yet. We need a bit more time for that. Because I think before we go in there like guns blazing or anything, we're going to need a little bit more subterfuge to get in there and gather more evidence. Like steal the book. Probably not steal the book. It'd be too obvious.
Do you reckon we could maybe until then get the Poison Kiss involved as well?
Well, I'm not the Poison Kiss envoy. Envoy? Go between. As I motion with to Liliana.
Sorry, to repeat that. could offer me.
Probably the Poison Kiss may have an interest in killing that person. May be willing to help us out. I mean, we're probably going to need more muscle. These are the people that probably paid the Acid Riot to do what they did.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably that is that we can't technically assume that without actual proof, can we?
I mean, we did get word before that, yes, they have higher-ups. The Acid Riot did have higher-ups helping them, with funding and everything else. Especially the fact that they needed someone higher up the food chain to be able to hack and control the elevator.
I heard. Didn't I overhear that?
Not the elevator, the landing room. Now you're saying that one of the girls from floor that was attacked is now under Skullum protection, or in Skullum.
Little May is indeed there. Okay, so I mean her, the only other member of this group that has met Little May before was Jenny, but Jenny's not there now, so.
We're looking around. Where the hell is Ezio?
I think Ezio's still asleep, which I find it to be odd, especially because he's a god like you, and you people wake up in an awful time. You wake up way too early. I don't understand it.
You go to his door to check to see if he's still asleep, but from inside you can just hear, "Polish, damn you, clean, come on, clean, you've got to be parade worthy." There's just furious rubbing sounds coming and breathing, heavy breathing.
Wait, which one of us heard that?
Oh boy.
Darius or Ezio, Darius or Liliana, whoever went to the door. Albie, are you there?
Darius could be the one that went to the door.
I'll take that as a no. His internet is playing up, but yeah, I think he's AFK at the moment.
Oh no.
So yeah, furious coming from his
bad.
Right.
No, just from through the door, and you can probably hear this from Beethoven just watching.
Okay.
Watch me, Beethoven. Watch me as I clean my rifle.
Oh no.
Oh no. Nope. Nope.
No, he's got Augur Ray.
You should have quoted.
Scan me.
You should have quoted Full Metal Jacket. It's gun, not rifle.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
Oh yeah.
This is for fun.
No.
Oh god.
Stop it.
Right. Anyway,
so
I'll
we fast forward. We fast forwards a bit of time as you two are discussing things. Rightfully, you notice that your two comrades are just not getting up. You talk about some other things for a while, get some food, just chill out. At about 3 o'clock, Mordecai wakes up, so he can take part in the conversation. Blurry-eyed and hungover as all hell.
Before he comes back, before Mordecai comes back, I will inform Liliana that he did piss on the servitor.
Oh dear.
What? Why the fuck did he piss on the servitor?
I don't know. He's not up. I can't ask him.
Probably
servitor?
He apparently drank an entire bottle of Amsec by himself last night, so I don't want to see what the hell kind of state his room's in.
Apparently Ezio is waking up. He's leaving his rifle behind. Is he emerging to be part of the conversation?
Yes, you have been cleaning your guns this entire time, Albert.
No. He's now moved on from his rifle and moved to his other guns. Okay.
By his arms.
So yeah, Mordecai comes out blurry-eyed at about 3 in the afternoon. Darius and Liliana just sat around a table. Well, no, we'll say enough time has passed that Tiffany is also there, just chatting, just making idle conversation.
I try to make small talk, even though I still look a little bit stranger. No, she's been around long enough. It's been like, what, a couple weeks?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to her being around.
Maybe.
Oh my god, I can roll characteristics for the cogitator.
Well, you've known Tiffany for probably a month or so now.
Yeah, but we didn't really get off on the best of feet, to be quite honest.
No.
She was openly hostile, and I was openly hostile back. Yeah, no.
She has warmed up. She has warmed up now. It's just, yeah, another dude.
Oh boy! All right. So was Mordecai coming out, or is he
Yes.
forever in the
Coming
closet?
out. I thought he was out already. That's why we had the whole talk about.
Well, no, you need to move your token.
Oh boy!
I just been having that conversation from inside my room. Then it's fine.
He's been talking to himself while he sleeps. Full conversation.
The demons! Ah!
Yeah, I was
Did I piss on
partially surprised
something?
I didn't have to make any rolls, given I slept on top of some of the pages.
It's not possessed. The book's not possessed. It's just bad literature.
It's fan
Yeah,
fiction.
it's not a demon's
Fan
book.
fiction.
It's not connected to the warp. It just changes your perspective of thought. It changes the dogma that you've been living under all your life, and that corrupts your brain. Makes it easier to influence you onto other things. It's like the gateway drug to heresy, or the gateway literature to heresy, Start you off slowly.
So
it's weed.
I was going to say aspirin, but okay.
No. If anything, it'd be alcohol.
Wait, alcohol?
We all know alcohol's the gateway drug here.
I'm deeply offended by that.
Yeah, alcohol's
Of
part
course
of
it
it.
is. Alcohol's the one that makes you lower your inhibitions. So surely it's the one that makes you go, yeah, this other stuff will help me. Surely.
I don't know, bro. That's some self-aware cringe. That's a
That's a big oof.
Fine. You set your own gateway. I'll say it's alcohol. You can say it's coffee or tea if you want. If you're that radical.
Anyway,
So I genuinely know people who think that caffeine is the true gateway drug. I do
yeah,
not.
there's loads of people like that.
So,
Stupid people everywhere.
Mordecai is awake. Tiffany looks at you and kind of like just gives you a shameful look. Just shakes her head, just like. I would have got him to clean it up himself. Disgusting.
I was
Clean
looking for the
what
mop
up?
and bucket, but the servitor beat me to it.
Not so loud, Throne. What are you on about?
About you dirty animal.
Yeah. The
Oh,
servitor is not a toilet, Mordecai.
About that stuff at the club. What?
You pissed on the servitor last night, you idiot.
Nah, you're having me on there.
Mordecai, now that they tell you that, I have weird memories coming back of just this robotic voice.
Master,
Please,
should I clean up this mess? Should I clean up this mess?
And you just go, no, leave it. You deserve it. You deserve it. And then just tapping it on the shoulder and then going stumbling back to your room.
This is what you get for not for thinking you can cook better than me.
Oh God. You bloody
Shaking my
lightning.
head.
That was real? Shit. He just did deserve it.
What?
It thinks it can cook better than me.
It doesn't think, Mordecai.
It's not exactly capable of thinking, Mordecai. It's a servitor.
Its machine spirit thinks.
What, you mean the gerbil?
Oh, I get why Jenny left us.
Anyway. Right. It's, what, 3 p.m.? So it's afternoon. So, the question is, do we go down to the Wild Wardens today or not? We have about 3 days before we have to go back and meet our friend.
2.5 now.
2.5, yeah.
We go down. We need to talk to him.
Go ahead.
Our other option is shooting up a place I don't think we have the resources to
No.
yet.
I am between that choice right now.
Well, there you go.
So, looking at Liliana, like, we're gonna go down to talk to the Wild Wardens about something that happened a little while ago. Hang on, where is the pick recorder I gave you?
I give it back to you. It should be with you.
Yeah.
I copied the content to the data slide.
Perfect. Okay. So we might be able to show them that, and they might be able to find something else about it.
Probably. And there's also the other things that Mordecai may or may not have done, which is probably why he downed a bottle of Vensac and then pissed all over the servitor. For no good reason other than it cooks better than him.
It deserved it.
I'm back.
So, going down to the Wild Wardens, you mean?
Yeah.
Do we have time for that?
We have 2.5 days, more or less.
We have time.
Out of character, how long did we take last time we went to the Wild Wardens space? To walk down there, rest, and then come back up?
That was with a group, to be fair, but I think that was like a very large group. But I think that was about
Half a day.
two days. The full track was like 2 days.
Yeah.
Half a day, stayed for a full day, went back half a day.
We technically could do that, but isn't that cutting a bit close?
We need
Well,
to.
I'm just gonna motion my hand with it. Tiffany, your gang mates have had association with the Wild Wardens for a while. Do you know of any shortcuts or anything like that?
No, we don't really. We have a couple of ways that are secure for the most part, but the other hive changes. You know, there are tremors that run through that, you know, we don't feel, but down there it does, and sometimes passages are clear and quick, and other times they're blocked off, so I can't really help you there.
I was going to do it. Would better go there fast and come back fast. But that'd be cutting me a bit close.
Actually, that's been something I meant to ask you a little while ago, Tiffany. How often does your boss, former boss, keep in contact with the Wild Wardens? How long did they?
Well, they had a meeting a while back. They came to terms. And we have a meeting every, year, I suppose. Alucard will normally come up from the Underhive to the club. We'll get them provisions and so on, give them a good meal, they talk business, and then he heads back down.
Alright,
Normally, the muscle that he leaves with us is on, contract. Basically, they stay with us for, a year or so. And they don't go back down. They're not, constantly trekking up and down from the Underhive.
He brings up twists as bodyguards and protection for the club.
Well, normally he brings up his lieutenants, I guess you'd call them. And he brings up the the big guys that you sometimes see working with us. Well, they're his lot. They're Wild Wardens. Big hench motherfuckers. They're his lot. But they, who's Bob? Yeah. They don't show any mutation. They're just big and hench and stupid. But most of the ones that are really peculiar are left behind. Although his lieutenants are nothing to look at.
No.
Bad girl.
Hi. She comes along.
I'm just
And the guy
like
who
it.
always has his hands in his pocket.
He's a weird one.
Do you have any idea what your boss and them talk about?
Just trade, mainly. A little bit of politics. He likes to know what's going on with the Hive in general. But for the most part, it's just trade. How much he can get for his muscle, how much we're willing to give him, what supplies we have in excess that we could send down to him. Little things like that.
And your boss's boss is what? High nobility, wasn't she?
She's not high nobility. She's upper. She's upper Hive. Yeah. She.
Company house.
I'm not entirely sure. I don't ask her, and she doesn't really like telling us. I only know that she works in transportation for off-world goods. So shuttles, as far as well, I don't know what a shuttle is, but I know you use them to get into space. But
you saw the shuttles at the Rogue Trader sign up place. Remember? How to get back and forth.
Tiffany only went to the recruiters. No, she only went to the recruiters.
There.
Yeah, I don't think she actually saw any.
No, because I think the recruiters is like an office, and then you go in from the office to the flight bays where the actual shuttles would be taking off and landing, because they don't let civilians in there without a reason. I don't think she's seen one, but I didn't mark it down in her journal to life events in the shuttle. So, yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
You guys have a fucking gun cutter that you could show her at any time, but you haven't because someone's a bad girlfriend.
Yeah, I'll bring that up. If you've never seen a shuttle before, I'm sure we could show you one eventually.
She seems pretty
Sure.
interested in that. I've only ever heard about, that'd be cool.
Okay. So. This. No, I'll look into that. I'll bring it up again later. That's fine. Sorry. Mind is wandering, you could say. Let me see. Alright. So. Also, it's very quiet. Is there supposed to be music on?
There is music, or at least I can hear it playing. It's literally just stopped.
Oh.
There we go, now it started again.
No, my music was turned down to a very, very low.
That might explain it.
Yeah. This has been very quiet this session.
So, what do you want to do, guys? Do you want to go down and have a conversation with the leader of the Wild Wardens, or do you want to wait 2.5 days and go up and see the rogue trader about what his business is?
I want to go have.
I think we gotta go down.
Yeah,
we
gotta go down. And leave our boys on high alert up here.
Not high alert. Just leave them on lookout.
On read.
Yeah.
Leave them on read.
Okay. Yeah. So
okay.
we'll head on down.
So it seems as if you're heading down to the Wild Wardens. So it's just you guys. You're not taking anyone else with you.
Just us guys.
Yeah. No. Not Liliana. Sorry. Tiffany can stay here and work in Liliana's stead. I suppose that's basically what she's been doing every time we set off anyway.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So
hopefully the prospect
you organise your people and you get them to set up provisions for you all to take a little trip.
Oh. Can we calm them ahead of time? Because we do have the long range box.
Yeah, sure.
I think we already have talked to them ahead of time, haven't we?
Yeah, but we calm them ahead of time that we're on our way down.
Oh yeah. Good point.
So can you all remove, I believe it's like 75 thrones for the express pass for a day?
Yep.
Ezio, did you hear that? Can you remove 75 thrones from your character sheet?
Oh, I can actually put the 5k back in my account now, can't I?
Where's my money?
Yeah. Albie's been using the Discord chat, not the Roll21. Where is my...
Yep, cool.
Take away 75. Because math is not my strong suit. 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Okay. Okie dokie. I probably just have the same loadout as last time. Just keep things simple.
Yeah, I'd probably just take the bare minimum. So some rations, food. I don't have my civitas anymore. Why is that still in my inventory?
So it was 3 o'clock when you set out. Well, technically it's later than 3 o'clock. I'm being nice. You set out and you only do 1/4 of the time, which is 10 hours. You get to the fungus farm at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's been a long old day. Can you all roll me a 1d100?
Yep. Hey.
Hey! Nurgleth praises us.
Did you get 77 again?
I got 70.
And can we get one from you as well, Ezio? So as you're making your way down, you're having to cross over, like the original passage that you went through is being blocked off by movement in the Underhive. But you can see that there's another way to get across. You have to go across this what you hope is plasteel beam. And as you're making your way across, it's not, you can see the floor below. It'd be an inconvenience if you fell. But it's not so high up that you'd instant death. You're crossing over the beam and you're making your way. I don't see one from Ezio, so I shall roll for him. Oh, he got a 20. So as you're, oh well, we'll go with my one, Ezio, because I rolled first and said. So you got a 20, you lucky little bugger. As you're making your way over, I'm imagining that Ezio's taking lead, and then you've got Darius after him, Liliana coming over, and then Mordecai, our dear friend Mordecai. As you're making your way over the beam, Liliana steps off as you're in the middle. As she steps off, the weight distributes differently and the beam moves. Can you give me an agility check? I'll give you a +10.
I could try.
You can also opt to use an acrobatics roll at this time if you have it.
No, I don't have acrobatics. Yeah, so +10 agility, a pass just.
So as the beam shifts, you very quickly just change your weight and speed up your movement, and you make your way over to the other side as the beam slips entirely and falls. You'll not be able to use this way again when you come back. But you think there has got to be another way across. You can see that there are other doorways and other corridors from this building that you're making your way through, this rubble. So yeah, you should be okay. But no other tragedies happen as you make your way down the same big water sewage pipe. The smell of musty air that you remember all too well as you come down into that corridor and you see the light from the fungus farm. We'll speed it up a little bit. The porcupine gal says hello and shrugs and does all her usual stuff as she leads you through down to the rest of them. She looks kind of pissed that you've woken her up, but hey, oh actually no, it's the start of her day. It takes you another... Wait, no, you're not doing expedited transport here, so it is actually the time. So it takes you another 5 hours to make your way to the Wild Warden's main outpost. You can see that at their defensive location, whilst some of them are still using their shitty musket weapons, there are some who have got las weapons now. You'd probably say like 1 in 3 has a las weapon.
Okay.
But you make your way You make your way to that old, almost like massive football stadium, like 4 times the size of a football stadium. This huge edifice. Not just the stadium, we're also talking about the car park area, because you guys are walking through the car park area to where you see the Castellan robots again. Their eyes blink as you walk past them. And the Porcupine Girl kind of gives a wave to all the freaks and mutants down here. Now, where was that map? There it is. And you are back with the Wild Wardens.
I'm still cautious. I'm just less fussed about these guys now.
And the Porcupine Girl obviously leaves your side and comes over to whatever his name was, Alucard.
Okay. Our lads. Nope.
Where is Alucard? I can't see him.
Yeah.
Ah. Is that a different picture from last time?
Nope.
Okay. Just forgot what it looks like then.
Oh, sorry, no gangers this time.
Again?
He was...
You have no idea.
The Horn Boy. He was the Goat Boy, wasn't he?
No, you have no idea. He doesn't...
Oh, I never thought.
He has, as far as you have seen, he has a very pale complexion and a sickly look about him. But apart from that, you've seen no mutation.
Yeah. While I walk over to him, I'm keeping an eye out to see if I can see Amy.
That's her.
Yeah, they all stood next to each other.
Her. Okay. I give her a little timid wave. Nod.
She gives you a peculiar look, like cocking her head and squints at you. Maybe gives you a little smile. The bad girlfriend is not keeping up. Sadness.
The what? The bird girlfriend.
The bad girlfriend. The bad.
There's a bad girlfriend?
She's a bad girlfriend. She lies to her girlfriend. She doesn't take her girlfriend out anymore. She never takes her to dancing.
I thought you
she's just a terror.
Hold up.
Spend days away from her. Doesn't give her a proper explanation.
I've been telling her shit, damn it.
You didn't even let her see a shovel. She's never seen a shovel in her life. Darius to promise her to see it one day.
You guys going up and down in your private shuttle, just like, yeah, this is cool, this is normal. Your girlfriend sat there like, I've never seen the stars, I've never seen the sky.
Hey, I'm gonna bring her to the stars, damn it.
Right, anyway. Oh boy.
So,
right.
what do I owe this pleasure? You got more las weapons for me? Maybe some armor?
None yet.
He has a smile on his face as he says that.
We need to talk in private about.
He gives you a look. I didn't actually say this. He was sat down talking to Porcupine Girl, and he gives you a look and stands up and. Fair enough. I suppose I owe you that much. And he makes his way over to the bar, where he will take up most of the room because this map wasn't built for the tokens that I chose.
On my way past, I just say to Amy, I'm sorry about the radio thing. And then scurries off into the bar.
God damn it. What the hell was that?
What was what? Oh shit, why is Rhea here? Oh yeah, because keep forgetting that she's actually part of me now. The fucking binaric screeching bullshit.
Anyway. Alright. I'll take a quick look around, make sure there's no one, like, here that's not supposed to be here. Especially the little squid boy.
His men pull in to close off the area.
Alright. We'll leave this quick. We need information about what happened here 14 years ago.
The hell you do.
Yeah, we do. Marcel.
That incident was buried. There's no need for anyone to go looking into it anymore.
Alucard, if we were just... Okay, so my actual... what were we looking at? We were just doing general checks on stuff, weren't we, when we found this? Or were we...
a lot of the information we've been looking into has led back to events that happened 14 years ago.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Everything from the purges to De Rosser, Hoffer, Albert, Jefferson, Marzicus, sorry. That's the military family. Marzicus.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He takes out a low stick and calls one of his men in. He comes in, he orders him to get some alcohol. He goes off, he gets some alcohol, he brings it back for Alucard. Alucard takes the bottle and starts drinking from the bottle whilst lighting his low stick.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say he orders one of his men to come in and orders him to go out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. Listen, we've been looking into more than a few people of interest and points of note, you could say. And a lot of things tend to drop off about an event that happened 14 years ago. Especially the disappearance of a regiment, or reinforcement regiment, I should say.
A lot of nobles died. Accidents, explosions.
So I was right then. Your Inquisition. There's no reason anyone would be poking around that far back if they weren't.
Yes.
Not quite.
Interns.
Not
I
interns.
say. Acolytes. Was it?
We're not even acolytes yet.
Oh, what is the actual word for what we are? I thought it was interns, but my brain is dumb.
You're initiates, if anything.
Okay, initiates then.
Yeah. Yes, we are and we aren't. We were sent here for a completely different objective, but our time here has ended up revealing things that we should probably look into on behalf of our boss or anything else, because some details are now matching up with the past, you could say.
He takes a long sigh, well, a long breath, lets out a deep sigh, takes a drag on his low stick and another shot essentially from the bottle. I still don't get why you want me to dredge up these memories that I've been trying to suppress all this time. Can I get a charm roll from one of you? This is a singular person.
I was gonna roll it. Someone else particularly wants to.
Alright.
I'm gonna roll it. Any pluses or minuses?
-10.
Oh fuck. That's not good for me.
I'm trying to figure a way to word this.
Fuck yeah! Fuck it, he likes me. Amy's spoken well about me.
Oh boy.
In order to do our jobs, we need
It
to...
was our founding. We had just finished our training. We were meant to be on a parade. But then we got a call that one of the noble estates needed assistance. When he starts talking, you can see that these are memories that he's dredging up that he doesn't want to talk about. The hand that holds the bottle is very visibly shaking, even though his hand's only shaking a little bit. Having a large glass bottle in that hand just emphasizes the small shake that grows more as he carries on. My company was broken off. We were told to go and assist in what we were told was just a house incident. Maybe a house guard had gone crazy, or a group of them, but when we got to the estate of the planetary governor's mansion, everything was off. We set up a perimeter and we checked the building, the grounds, and everything seemed fine, but there was an air that was off. Next thing you know, a mist appears. And my men start screaming. So I ordered them to push in, to assault the building, and to take the fight to the enemy, to get out of the mist. But when we got into the mansion, it was twisted. Servants were hanging from rafters in twisted forms with devices attached to them, with just the side of it twisted the mind. Well, we killed every unfortunate soul we came across. Those that weren't attached to the building were mad, raving loons. And then we saw the symbols. Carved into the flesh, branded, or burned in other ways. And that's when the things came for us. Twisted creatures with claws and pincers and we were falling by the dozen. I ordered my command squad back, that we were to try and call for reinforcements to let the rest of the upper echelon know, but our Vox wasn't getting through, and I panicked. I pulled all of my men that I could out, and we went back into the fog. And we were massacred. That's when a group appeared. About 6 of them. One real uppity bastard. And the rest of them were like you. He lights another low stick and drinks maybe 4 or 5 gulps out of the bottle. His hand now is more like Parkinson's. And they had a Ministorum priest with them, and he held up the Aquila, and the fog, the mist, whatever it was, began to dissipate. The leader told me by the power of the God Emperor to gather my men and hold the perimeter until he returned. And that's what I did. But an hour went by. There was firing inside the mansion and all sorts of chaos and explosions, and then something left. Something bestial yet human-shaped. I heard someone from inside to not let it get away. So that's when I ordered my men to chase after it. And that's where my knowledge of the actual incident kind of gets hazy from here on out. We tracked the thing for about 4 or 5 hours through the hive, and then it turned on us. It cut me down, but it was a glancing blow, I guess. I got patched up, and apparently my scouts kept on it. So I told them to push on. What was left of my company got broken up after that. Groups all over the place. It wasn't until the next day that we heard from one group that said they'd found it, and well, we engaged again. It tore us apart. But I guess someone was listening to our Vox, and we held off for long enough. What's left of my company is outside. We are the shattered remnants. I'm only alive because of Edward and his 2 subordinates. He's the one who told me what happened next. After the party of 6 arrived, the Inquisition. They performed some sort of ritual. They said some words that I don't understand. And they destroyed the beast. And then every one of my men that was still alive on the field that the Inquisitor could see, he put a las bolt through their skulls.
That was the start of the purge.
It was after I regained consciousness that I started to notice the changes. The hunger, the thirst, the feathers, all of it. It wasn't fair. We did our duty. We fought for the throne. And we were... Well, I ordered the other three to take me to the Underhive. I told them that we wouldn't give up the fight. And it'd be my sin. I got word a few years later on, once I set up communication with that leader of the Ceres. She told me that a load of nobles had died who weren't in my company. Well, I imagine they were all connected to the monstrosities that I saw in that Emperor Forsaken mansion. I think we all still see those symbols in our nightmares. And our nightmares seem to come all too frequently. Especially now. He takes another couple of deep glugs from this bottle. It's not Amasec. This is a home brew that they make down here.
Vodka.
No, it won't shine.
Alright. Oh,
Do you know whose mention it was?
the planetary governors. And that's why the governess was kept in secret. Or kept away at her tutor's place. Correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a drag of my low stick. I'll offer my pack to Alucard.
He lights up another one.
The pack on the table.
You said you were in charge of the company. What? Oh, okay. Hang on a second. So yeah, you said you're in charge of a company. You were what? Lieutenant? Colonel?
I think it's a colonel.
It would be a lieutenant. Oh. Company commanders are generally lieutenants, I believe. And Albie is dropped in a solitary.
Yeah, the lost Albie.
Okay. So he's a lieutenant then.
Okay. And all this shit happened just as your reinforcement was formed, right?
It was our founding parade. Like I said, we hadn't actually seen combat yet.
But when Amy freaked out on the radio the other day, then
Yeah, no shit, you. Any soldier that's been through that freaks out.
Amy was my Vox operator. She told me later on that whilst using the Vox in that mansion, she heard things.
I didn't mean to put her through that. Or any of you. For any memories this.
And yet you asked me to drag this memory up. Did it answer your questions? Are you satisfied?
Oops, shit. It's cleared out. It's cleared up more than a few things, yeah.
Makes me worry for a few more.
More than a few of those houses that were involved have been purged, it looks like, as well as many of the younger generation taking over what was once the younger generation.
Well, that sounds like how it normally goes.
Yeah.
I don't suspect the Imperium can handle wiping out an entire upper echelon and then putting in new stock to replace it.
Yeah, sometimes they just kill the world. Okay. Alright. Some weird Xeno shit happened. Yeah. I thought it was at first something I knew, but no, it doesn't sound like it. So,
Darius, did you bring your picked recorder?
I did. I
Hand it over to him. You need to
yeah.
Liliana, you know he's hiding something.
Of course he is.
really need to remember to do that more often.
Yeah, that's why the massive pink button
To
screen.
be fair, I probably should have too.
I'm gonna take a. I haven't spoken yet, and I know everybody's speaking. I'm just gonna take a long drag.
Should do a scrutiny as well.
Darius,
I'm gonna
he's
take a
hiding
long drag
something
on my glow stick.
that appears to be very personal.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look at Darius. Darius probably also has that look of. He also knows he's hiding something.
I'm just thinking of Amy. Like, how can I make this up to her?
Right.
Show him the.
Before that,
before that, I'll not lie to you, a la carte. It seems we have more in common than we may think, because while I don't talk about mine as often, I do know to hide everything. Not everything, but hide the stuff that really, really hurts. It's,
See Mordecai just shift away because he thinks he's going to get punched.
it's awful to bring up because I know how painful it is, but if it helps make sure nothing happens to this planet again, it might be important.
Darius, you can give a charm roll, and I'll give you a +10.
Okay.
Holy shit, I forget you're really good at charm. You're
Yeah.
paranoid as shit, but like you're good at it.
Oh boy.
So, I can't do it in his voice. I don't really know how someone would deliver it
Actually, just
like this.
if it looks like he's going to actually say, I will actually put a hand up. If you want to say it, if you just want to say it to me, that's fine. Or if you want to say it to the group, that's all right. But if you do want to, I would recommend it.
You got a 4 degrees of success. He basically tells you that when he got into the mansion, something entered his mind. That something preyed on his weaknesses, on his desires, on the pleasures within his life. And that's why many of his men ended up getting slaughtered. And it was only when his second in command came over and basically punched him that he broke out of it and heard his vox squealing, and Amy tranced to her vox, just listening to the cries for help, for the pleas for commands, and that's like his biggest. That was his biggest fuck up. Was he let it into his head, into his mind, and got loads of his men killed. At this point, I imagine, even though he's meant to be a bit of a hard-ass military, ex-military now gang leader, you can probably see his eyes have glazed over. And there's probably like a single or two like solitary tears that just run down his face as he's trying to stoically hold it all back.
Yes.
Yes.
It sounds like something Mordecai has experienced on this planet.
No.
No? Oh, okay. I thought
No.
Mordecai also.
It's not. It's not the same. It's
not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Okay.
Although it's very similar, because that's what demons like to play on. What he's described, it playing on pleasures and playing on desires and weaknesses, is not the same as you getting shown destruction and violence. And
sorry, I just wanted to clarify that for my notes so that I take better notes.
You can take that as a similarity. As, hang on a minute, are these two things linked? I mean, I was shown things, and now he's saying he was shown things. Well, could those two things be linked? But you can't. Yeah, just to jump to it, he was describing something completely different to what you were shown. So I actually pushed to talk to cough. That was fucking horrendous.
Brilliant.
It's just where they're both visions, you can connect those 2 points up.
Even without rolling, we know what that technically means, right? If something's speaking on your mind, as psychers at least.
It's forbidden.
No, you don't know. You don't know exactly. You can put down things like you could go, okay, well that could be a psyker, or it could be a warp creature,
entity.
Or it could be a Xenos, because Xenos can do psyker shit. So you can't just go, yeah, I've got it. You do need to roll for that. No, but you can. It's to close your net, to close your net, or to come to an exact yes, it's this. You do need to roll, but you can. just say I'm going to take in all of these things and say it's circular, you know, psychic, Xenos.
What I meant is,
entity.
what I meant is, even without rolling, we know it's psychic related. Is what I meant. Because psychically related could be anything. I'm gonna roll one.
Well, so
Anyway.
again, it doesn't necessarily have to
Yeah,
be
it's not necessary.
because it could be drugs. It could have been an hallucination that made him lose. There are until
the
you've
only
rolled,
reason I
there are
was-
many things that it
Yeah.
could be.
The only reason I was asking is also because
I'm
last time
gonna
when I
roll
had
that.
the actual vision, I did roll it and got a hit, which is why I knew it was fucky stuff. So I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll.
but it
this
wasn't
time.
just a nightmare. Yeah.
Yeah. So because I can kind of see the similarities, I'm gonna try see if I can, and I'm gonna fate re-roll that because I was actually fairly close. Nope. It's like
So
lots of things it could be.
you think to yourself that, you know, it can be done with a psychic discipline. That's completely doable. But at the same time, you know of other ways that it could be done. Now, I'll give it to you that where you're both psychers, you probably would jump closer to, yeah, okay, it was a psychic thing. It was a psyker. It was a psychic power along those terms.
It wasn't necessarily demon or warp leader.
Yeah, but you essentially you can't draw out any other thing. If anyone else brings another target to the field, you can't say, well, no, it's not that because, well, you failed to roll. But yeah, you can definitely put in something psychic, warpy, or Xenos happened to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be thinking that especially because down my psychic tree line, there is hallucinations and terrifying people with it. So
yeah,
I don't know what it is. I just think that. Again, I don't know.
It could have been like the people here. They maybe was it like you've spoken to them? I know not often. Was that a similar experience?
He just shakes his head.
Right.
But perhaps this is not pertinent, but when you spoke to Cyrus and you learned of the other nobles that died, did she give you any names?
I got up-to-date data. I've never seen so many accidents happen in a few months. Let's put it that way. So I imagine they were all connected somehow to that mansion. Or what was going on in there.
Take another dragon final stick.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna step forward with the pick quadrant. This may be a little distressing, but were the Xenos you saw anything like the ones in these pages? And I had them to show off the playback of the art in the book. From the book.
He looks at you as if you're a bit of a special child. With an understanding look. No, they had shape. They were like women, but deformed, twisted. I had a pincer on one or both hands. Their eyes were large and they had markings.
Please, ladylike, please. Oh!
Alright.
Out of character, I know. I know what this is.
If you're rolling that, I'm definitely gonna roll it.
Oh, for God's sake.
So
Hey.
you guys have only been given the most basic understanding of
Don't make me
demons.
caution you, boy.
So
I
until
haven't
you
got
actually get
demonology yet.
until you actually get
Fair.
introduced into the Inquisition, you don't know about the different types of demons and the different. So yeah, unfortunately, even though you passed, you're like, huh,
Also,
that sounds like one of those weird warp
you know.
entities that I'm meant to steer clear of. Huh.
Also, gonna roll this. See if he's telling the truth, and I don't know because my rolls are trash.
I'm gonna try to. Nope. My rolls started getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Fucking rolls.
Right. Shit.
When so this beast you were hunting, this woman with a claw.
That wasn't what we were hunting. The thing that jumped out of the building was a man, but twisted again. He actually looked like what you might describe as a devil.
This does. Does that trigger anything for me?
No.
Okay.
So guys, you don't know about demons, demon hosts,
No,
you
I
know
know.
nothing of
No,
these
not that,
topics.
just because of my background. Sorry.
No, again, you don't, like, if you had become full on like high ranking members of the Astra Telepathica, sure, you would be told. But remember, even high members of the ecclesiarchy don't get told about demons, chaos, the fall of the legions. You know, information is kept really, even if you're in that class that should know, until you meet your Inquisitor and he tells you, yes, of course, you can look this up. And this is what you need to be aware of. And this is, you just don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. What? I wasn't gonna.
Okay. I was asking just because of the backstory, but
They called it. In the files I saw, the beast from beyond. Do you know why they called it that?
He
Beyond
squints
what?
at you.
Beyond this planet?
Do you think I know?
You're the most. I'm actually just good. I'm now paranoid with it. That's security. Wrong one.
Of course he doesn't know. He's just a lonely fucking lieutenant who was lined up on the day of their founding, like, oh golly gosh, we're gonna go fight for the God Emperor. Oh, what you want us to go and do parade by outside the Lord Governor's? But golly gosh, of course we will.
I
And
love
he
the
walks into a
veteran
realm of
thing.
fucking Slanesh, like, oh great.
Yeah.
I
He's not
love
even a
him.
veteran. He got his position because of what do you call it?
Family.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
He's not gonna know shit.
I don't know who knows what. I found this on a random scrap of crap. That was obviously meant to be destroyed or covered up. You're the only source we know. The only one we trust.
And I've told you everything.
Right. And please forgive me for asking more. I'm worried things are happening again.
Well, I think this story time is over. If you'll excuse me, I thank you for the last guns and the help you've shown. But I need to, meditate for a while. He takes the pack of glow sticks that Liliana offered him, and he takes the rest of the bottle, and he leaves the bar. You can hear him say something to the guys outside, something about the founding incident. They basically just make themselves invisible. They're like, fuck that shit.
I'm gonna hunt down Amy.
Oh god.
She slams the door.
Yeah,
she
no,
slams the door in whoever's face gets to the door, just slam. Dush.
Yeah, no, I'm stopping you. Yeah, don't do that. Right.
I'm not good with feelings, Darius. Last time, you punched me in the face.
Yeah, and I think she will do worse. So
I'm trying to have a little more tact than that time.
I'm just gonna light a glow stick, look at the group and say, I think we've bought it in enough. So like best if that couldn't be.
So just so you're aware, for you guys, it's 6 a.m. right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We probably need some
On
sleep.
On the 111th. Leave? I think you mean sleep.
Sleep. I said sleep.
I mean, we can.
Oh, sorry,
sleep,
I had leave.
But,
yeah,
I did say leave. It's just that we should probably leave them alone.
I'll yeah, I'll ask Mordecai and Liliana to see if they can sort out some not overnight, but some rest spots for us, and take out the office, not providing Overwatch again.
Well, I do remember she's going to look in this direction. I do remember there was a, cabaret, let's put it like that, on that section of the town.
Alright, go see if you can get some rooms. I do want to try something. Wait for Mordecai to go.
I'm gonna go. While you do that, I'm gonna go look at the dome.
I'll go find legends.
And the
Alright.
dome is this way.
Again, it's 6 a.m. You guys have been... okay, Mordecai woke up late at 3. So he was still
waiting for
hungover
someone
whilst
Acquire us
walking
rooms.
around.
Yeah.
Oh, they told you when you first came down here. You can. There's an empty room that you guys can have that they'll keep.
Ah.
Okay.
Guarded.
Then I wouldn't go.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was just last time you had too many people and you didn't want to bring them into the place. No, so your room is down here.
Okay.
In like the. So Alucard and all of his people take up this kind of corner around here. Sunakun, put the ruler on. His people kind of take up all of this area, and the rest of the freaks have the rest of the area.
Okay. Albie, get in here. Sorry, that's you. Get in here.
No, he's going to enjoy some time with the cock lady. He saw her last time. Was like, wow. A fully functioning penis in the middle of her breasts. Well, I may have to investigate this.
On his defense, he did say he'd be on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Just like a minute ago. So.
I see. He's typing. He is active. He is active. Okay. No, he is active. I can see that. I won't punish him.
Oh, the mouse is broke. Oh shit.
Oh dear.
Oh, devastation.
Rat instead. Goddamn, more reliable.
Hang on. I'm moving you over. I'm moving you over to safety. You're moving away from the special one.
You can just click in it and just like move like that. But no, you
But
can't.
triple boobs costed lady.
Oh,
She's a
boy.
special lady. Okay, so you guys, you get. Are you doing like a full night's rest, a full 8 hours, or are you going for like something a lot less?
How long did it take us to get down here? I was from like 3 p.m. to
16 hours.
How long do we have to get back?
less than,
It's currently 11th now, and you're going to sleep. So
currently less than 2 days.
I'd
We'll
say
get back even on a long rest. Even in hours of sleep, we will get back in time. Just about, no more though.
I personally would say short rest. Even if we take one fatigue going back, we take the fatigue, but we make it, you know?
I mean, even if we have a long rest, the Lord-guy's not sleeping right tonight, so he'd probably get, he's probably only having a short rest compared to you guys.
When everyone's in, I'm barricading up the door and just slouching in my corner.
okay, so you guys have a short rest. Fair enough.
I would almost say go for the long rest just so we don't actually get fatigue and shit. So just go for the 8 hours sleep.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with 8 hours.
I mean,
you get the
do that,
full rest.
we wake up at 4 hours. We wake up at 2. That's set out even earlier than when we set out to come here. So we will get there at around 5 a.m. So it's fine. Sweet.
Sure. You wake up at 2 o'clock. You'll wake up at 2 o'clock on the 111th day of the Imperial calendar.
Same day we fell asleep.
Pretty much.
I'm not gonna laugh. That happens a lot to me.
Me too.
I mean, same.
Alright. So, yeah, we should get ourselves sorted and get ready to head out. I will remove the barricade. Well, I will look to see if it was tampered with, and then remove the barricade.
No, it's all safe. As you wake
I
up, they
just
offer you
remembered.
some fungus stew if you want some. Stew, not stew.
I just remembered. I look completely different down here.
Yes, you
You
do.
don't technically know me.
I mean, I look pretty different.
Well, I
as
imagined you came down here fully armed, like with your masks on and stuff. So only
Yeah.
a couple of you would have needed to take your masks off anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, you're always saying that you wear masks, so I'm just like, okay, so they're probably going to wear their masks.
It
and-
would have to make sense. Yeah.
I mean,
I just.
I
I
would.
don't think Liliana wears a mask all that much, though. She does have a rebreather, but oh well.
Okay, so I might have got the characters wrong.
Can I?
But yeah, you can have some breakfast if you wish.
Oh, actually,
What do you
eat
call
this too. And take them.
I was about to say, can I
It tastes
wake up a bit?
umami me.
Umami. Wake up a little bit, like before Liliana, so it's me and Darius, so I could pull up beside and just say, remember, if I have those things in my head, I don't want that to happen to me. To freeze and cause people to die. Remember what you promised me. And then go about business. And then we can wake up and undo the barricade and everything else.
What a lovely way to wake up. So,
Alright.
some of you have
Kill me.
some umami
Kill
stew.
me, you bastard!
of underhive fungus. Hopefully not the toad variety, but you never know. You gather up your things, and are you just taking off?
I mean, Luliana is fully intent on thanking them for their hospitality and just saying, let's book it. We don't want to be late for our bosses.
So,
I'm going to take my rucksack.
16 hours later.
No, I was going to do one thing before we left.
If you were going to upset the
no, I
clever
wasn't.
girl, I won't be happy.
No, I wasn't.
What did you want to do?
Her. I'm going to take my rucksack, put my hand flavor in it with 2 bottles of Prometheum, and leave it on her doorstep.
That's sweet.
And then leave without knocking on the door, without like saying anything to her.
You sure you want to do that in the underhive with mutants all around you, like staring, like, is he leaving that? Why would he leave that? Can we take that before she gets out?
And maybe a note saying, Amy, I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Mark, remove your hand flavor from your character sheet.
And bottles of Prometheum. I'm aware what
and
I'm
a
doing.
bag, apparently.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Where is my...
God damn it, do I actually have a character sheet for her?
Yeah, you're gonna need to get one.
Like, some NPCs just have a name and roll off of standard character sheet. Like Tiffany, basically, she was just a standard heavy. But now she's become an actual character with her own character sheet. So I need to find out if she's on the Wild Wardens or if she's just a name. Because she might just be a name. I think she is just a name. Okay. So I shall add it to her name. She has a hand flamer from Mordecai. How very nice of him.
And a hand flamer and 4 clips of ammo. Sorry, it's a destroyer flamer. It's precise.
Cool. I have marked it down.
Get out of your room. There's a hand flamer and 4 canisters of fuel.
She's like, does he want me to burn myself? What, to purge the mutant? What a bastard. The fucking, I'll hate him forever. Okay, so.
No! You bastard!
16 hours later. Or is it? Can you all give me a navigate surface?
Shit.
To see if you can find another way round the problem area that you came through a couple of days ago. Well, a day ago.
Fuck. At least it's in, so I might have a chance. Fuck.
This is why we can't have nice long rests.
This is
Darius?
why we can't have.
Oh, Darius is. Oh no.
Ezio?
You go. I'll roll for Ezio because his mouse is dying.
Oh, yeah.
So I shall assist him with this. Operate, navigate, surface. Not the greatest. So for now, because Darius does not seem to be here to save us, 1d6 hours is added on. 4 hours. So rather than the 16 hours it was meant to take you, it takes you 20 hours. But you have found another route through. So next time it will take you the normal 16. That's okay, Albie. I needed a navigate from everyone, but it wasn't a good roll, so it's fine. So yeah, it takes you 20 hours to get back up. Now, you left at 2. So it is 10 a.m. on the 112th day when you drag your asses through the doors of the Raven Court.
It's on the 112th day that we have to be on the Rogue Trader ship.
13th.
Oh, then I'm going to go say hi to Tiffany and then go crash in my bed.
I get a scrutiny perception as we go in, see if anyone's been here. To see if things are off. Does everyone seem normal? For mutants. Well, not mutants.
Everything seems fine, although I'm not entirely sure you can use scrutiny perception. Oh, no, I suppose you can.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, everything seems fine, but you would have negatives, because it's been a long day again. You've been hugging your way through the Underhive.
It was. Yeah, wasn't sure what to roll, like whether it be perception, investigate, whatever. Is there investigate? No, there isn't. This one, whatever that is. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, I'm shutting up now.
So you all head off to go to sleep, I should imagine. And you wake up. I would probably say it's 10 a.m. So you're waking up around 7, 6 p.m. Somewhere around there, maybe 5. Is there anything you want to do in the last few hours of your day before you have to head up to the Rogue Trader?
I'm going to spend time with Tiffany. Tell her that I'm going to have to go back up. And that this time, unfortunately, I don't know how long it will take.
Take her
money
with us.
is
Come
on
on.
the first drawer. Problem is, I don't want to take her up with us when I'm about to meet the Inquisitor.
Yeah, but still.
I really want to take her up there, but after I get, yelled all clear from the Inquisitor.
I want to read through the pages that I kept for myself.
You learn nothing new except from what I've already told you. It corrupts your mind and twists you in your ways of thinking.
I'm just trying to glean more information. I'm fully aware that I'll glean nothing else from it. It's just one of those obsessive things of
if you study it long enough, I might give you a disorder.
Oh God.
Weak-minded.
That'd be interesting for me. Terrible for me.
Okay, so with no objections, the evening passes, the night grows long, and a new day arrives. We're now on the 13th day. You wake up on the morning. Do you want to head straight to your shuttle and go straight up, or do you want to get stuff or do anything?
Yeah, pretty straight to the shuttle.
Grab my gear. I'll goodbye to Tiffany. And make sure I grabbed everything in that I have to grab, and yeah, straight to the shuttle.
Okay. Waldo, how are you doing for time?
I'm okay-ish. Not too much longer, really, so it's probably a good place to call it.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
So, you get aboard your gun cutter, and you head up into space. We don't need a roll this time, Ezio. You're fine. It's a simple enough task. You fly up to the Rogue Trader's ship. You radio in, everything seems normal, and you were given a place to dock. And this time you were told to dock in the Rogue Trader's personal hangar. Normally you have landed in a separate hangar and had shuttles taking you back and forth. Well, this time you were to land in his personal hangar. As you come in and land and the place pressurizes, you leave your gun cutter and you see there is another gun cutter along with several other transport craft. There's an Aquila. No, what's it called?
Eagle.
The smaller version. The smaller version of an Aquila Lander. That's the one. Yeah, an Aquila Lander. So there's the smaller variant of ship that you could have got. There's another gun cutter. There's your gun cutter. And there's a couple of other just orbital shuttles. And then the Rogue Trader's personal vessel that you have seen before. The very nice silver, sleek sports variant of a civilian shuttle. As you make your way out of the ship, out of the space dock. Right towards the end now, I'm forgetting all these words. Never mind. You get told by a lieutenant or a member of the crew who's waiting for you to exit that the Rogue Trader has asked that you all meet in another hangar and that he will lead you there. He does inform you as you're making your way down that all of you may have to wait for some time, that you can have refreshments brought to you, but to just wait in this hangar until the Rogue Trader is ready to speak to you. And I will take you over to, if I can find it. Is it this one? It's this one. I'll take you over to the hangar bay. So, can you all see the large group of people? Raccoon, sort yourself out.
I've seen this.
You have
smaller version. Well, no, a bigger version, I guess.
That's a lot of people.
As you make your way in and you see this large group of people, you can see that some of them have visible signs of battle or the aftermaths. They are wrapped up. Some of them have cybernetics installed. Some of them just still have the remains of scars and staples. Another group seems slightly more hostile than the other. And you do indeed see your three friends. You see Sarus Mantorus. You see Jenny. And you see Jonas.
Oh, I'll say this out loud. Oh, I hope that we'll never see him again. As I look at Jonas.
You can see an adept of the machine cult and a preacher of the God Emperor's own true religion, bickering and arguing as you make your way over, taking your places and awaiting. Awaiting what? Well, we will find out next time, when our group may meet a very important person in their life. We will see. Will it be love at first sight, or will it be the start of a terrible relationship? Well, you're all going to have to join in next time to find out. Sadly, our group decided to do their own thing this week, so the cliffhanger will have to be here. Thank you all so much for joining me on this adventure. And the boys, of course, I'm sure they're happy you all tagged along as well.
Yo.
I certainly hope you did enjoy and are looking forward to next week's show. And if we're all lucky, we will have some more Mordheim this Thursday. So you can look forward to that. So, without further ado, take care everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Praise Slanesh.
Woo.